What's up, Municipals? Today, we've got a special episode, straight from the archives of our Minneapolis trip. We sat down with PGA Professional Mark Foley, the head golf professional at Keller Golf Course just outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota. For those of you who don't know, Keller, opened in 1929, is a public track operated by Ramsey County, and it's one of only two public golf courses to host the PGA Championship twice, once in 1932 and then again in 1954. Also, Keller was a Municipals favorite on our Midwest trip, and Mark was an awesome guy to sit down with and talk all things public golf. Just a quick heads up, the video cuts out about halfway through, but don't worry, the audio keeps rolling. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy.
How hard did you push it? Till I black out? Yes. Numerous times, yes.
When we came here 11 years ago, they redid it. And there's some of the stuff was, it's tweaking it. Now they've got it right. It's really good.
I mean, I think you were right on with 9.
Yes.
9 was probably, if I had to pick any hole, and I don't think any of the holes were bad, but I think 9 was by far my least favorite.
Just different.
It was different.
It's fine once you hit the tee shot, but if you haven't played here before, it's super awkward.
It's
I
super
had the tree
weird.
at 260 and I was like, awesome.
Yeah. Welcome. Yeah.
Did you still make par?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I hit a hybrid for 50 yards.
Yeah. But it's the only shot here that's not framed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like 18 is really framed good. It's they use the backdrop of the clubhouse, which is really good that they did it, the way they did it.
I loved 14.
Yeah, the 14, 15 stretch down in the hole and up, it's really kind of I think it's the best part of the golf course as far as visual.
I loved 14. I thought it was. The one thing is knowing now.
Yeah.
I know you can leave it. You can leave it wide right because it opens up. There's fairway that kind of opens up down there. We all. I was the only one that left. Left. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's the complex of the fairway of 15 and 14. Obviously, they merge.
Yep.
So there's a huge area to the left.
And we all thought we had to cut the corner.
Yeah.
And I was the only one that didn't overfade
Well, especially Ashton from the blacks, dude. The view back,
I was
like
so uncomfortable.
you just look at it and you go, I don't know if I can hit it anywhere but like 10 yards off of center.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was
There's a lot more room there than you think.
Yeah.
And it's,
We got down there and we're like, oh, it's actually a straight tee shot.
Yeah.
You don't need to really work the ball here. You just need to pop it down into the goalie.
You can almost hit like a 5-iron and be fine.
Yeah. From the blues,
I had a terrible hybrid in pitching wedge.
Yeah.
But that green complex was very difficult.
The green is sick.
The front pin all the way in the front.
It's also my first birdie of the day, so that worked out.
Yeah.
18 pin placement was a little toughy today.
Yeah, 18,
On that left down slope.
18 from the back tees here is a beast.
He experienced that.
I killed my driver and had like 175 in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah. But what's interesting, I thought, was for me, I'm glad I played it from the black tees just because what's interesting is I feel like the back nine was actually not very framed. Like, I feel like from the back tees, the challenge, having not played here, was it wasn't as framed. Like, the par 5, I was sort of like, I think that there was a few holes on the back nine
that's
where
true.
I was like 65 yards behind them. And it's like, wow, from up there, you can see everything. From back here, I'm kind of guessing. I think that's where I'm going, but I'm not totally sure.
That is a very fair.
But that's fun, though. I think that's cool.
The blues just definitely put it out in front of you.
Yeah.
Like, it's
right in front of you.
Yeah. Right in front of you.
Other than number 9, it is right in front of you.
Yeah.
You gotta tell him what your dad said.
Oh.
Yeah.
So his dad's a member at Atlanta
Athletic Club.
Yeah.
Also goes to the PGA.
Yeah.
So he sent him a picture.
I sent my dad a picture. He says, "It can't be public."
That was his literal response.
I sent a picture of the par 5, and his response was, "It can't be public."
Well, yeah, this place takes a beating. I mean,
It doesn't look like
I
it.
know.
No.
That's the thing.
And the
Couple
greens are
of the
so
par
pure.
threes, you had a little meteor shower kind of happen on
Yeah.
them, but that's every par three at every public course I've ever played. So
Well, part of what it might be is that the greens are so firm. Like, I didn't have
Yes.
a ball mark. I think I fixed
Yeah.
2 ball marks. I was looking
And
for it.
if they were a ball mark, it was like the most minimal dent that you put in there.
It's the root density. That's what that's what they strive for. I mean, you gotta have big, good roots, or you're gonna fail.
Yes.
I mean, the superintendent here is. I mean,
Wait,
he
could you
schooled me
explain
on
that?
this.
I don't actually know that.
Is it a particular
Okay.
type of grass that he uses that has
Yeah, I
deep
mean,
roots?
this is 007 bent grass here.
Okay.
Which means it's just a hybrid of.
Yeah.
The only reason I can
That's
ever
a cool
remember that
name.
is because it's
Yeah.
007. I know the rest of it, I wouldn't have a clue. But so when we first started here, the roots are like this, and you're doomed. You're doomed.
Yeah.
Because you have to they need to be like 13 inches, truly, in order to sustain
To survive.
beatings and
It's
all that
probably
stuff.
also because it absorbs moisture much faster.
And it holds it.
Yeah.
It'll hold it in the root, so when you have dry, and then you can make the greens semi-firm, and then they don't get hell beat out of them because the ball marks they show very little.
Yeah.
So he's really, this guy is super smart. He's
Yeah.
really talented. He had a plan when we started here 11 years ago. He told me that we got 5 years to get this right. And I'm like, oh my God. We just spent all this money and we gotta wait 5 years. And every year he showed me and take cores and like, here's where the roots are. He just had it all planned out environmentally. He's really an environmental guy. He understands the water usage and all that stuff. It's actually, it's kind of weird, boring, but it's actually fascinating how he does it because it works. That's the moral of the story is it works. That's what. We're doing crazy amounts of rounds here, day after day after day, and it doesn't look like it's punished, which is amazing. Just like Rod said, this can't be public.
We played it at 2 p.m. and how many rounds went out before us?
Oh God.
And I don't feel like-
We heard 440 Stevens. It's like they're still going out.
Oh yeah. Our last tee time today was 6:45.
But what I mean
We
is,
started teeing them off 6 o'clock a.m. on
Yeah.
weekends. We go 6, 6:09, 6:18, 6:26. It's every 9 minutes.
but that's how many balls
For
hit
12
those
hours.
greens before we
12
got
hours.
out there, and they still were
Yeah.
rolling pure as can be.
Yeah.
That's 7 days a week too. During the week, 7 to 7, literally in the high season because the sun stays up here.
Yeah.
Late.
Oh, yeah.
We're in the middle of it now. It's like it's on now.
Yeah, we're
It's
almost
June.
the solstice. Yeah.
I know. So
Well,
you're thinking like, okay, 2 weeks from now we're starting to lose. It doesn't
Start to
it's like
lose light,
dead.
yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
can we borrow your superintendent and bring him to Portland for a while
No.
and teach them the 13, the
No.
deep roots?
No, he's not for sale. No.
I've got some courses that could need him.
No, he's really.
I don't
good.
think the city will pay him probably as well as you guys might.
Yeah.
Portland doesn't really take care of their courses as well. We have a Chandler Egan course. He designed Pebble,
Yeah.
and it's an amazing design. Portland's just let it completely go, and it's just so sad.
It's a really interesting. It's an interesting blend. What's it worth? Is it an asset? Is it a our golf courses that are owned by municipalities, are they a business or are they an amenity? That's where it gets dicey because you never know what, depending on political climate. They took a big risk on this baby. A big one. They spent a ton of money. This building was demolished. They redid everything.
gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
They went, cover to cover here. They regrassed. Everything was gone. New complexes of greens. The routing is very similar. There was a few pretty good changes, but the blueprint is, they didn't change it a lot. Now Braemar, they did a complete, that used to be 27 holes.
Okay.
They went from 27 to 18. So
And then they have the short course across the street.
he had an unlimited canvas. When he did here, they don't, they weren't gonna, you're not gonna move, this.
Yeah.
You're talking about And we didn't want them to. We wanted them. The flavor was great. It's just the turf here was not very good.
Yeah.
And but they've done they've done an amazing job in this turn from like it seems like a ton of money to spend. I mean, in the climate of golf right now, Oregon's making a big mistake. Because you can, once you get it good and it gets, you can see what this place, it doesn't stop.
Yep.
It literally does not stop.
The conditions that the 4 courses that the city of Portland own,
Yeah.
they did $27 million through 4 years of COVID. Hasn't put a dime into the golf courses.
Whoa.
But
It's
also,
insane.
From what it sounds like, because like, do you know like the fried egg, like the golf?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So like Chris and I talked to Garrett Morrison.
Who lives in Portland?
Yeah, like 2 years ago, and we had a whole conversation. I asked him, like, we were talking about like taking trees out, and I was like, what would you tell? And the big thing that he seemed to say about Portland is there's a fundamental misunderstanding about like deforest, like is basically what he was saying. Because I was saying like, for like I'm a novice, taking trees out really helps in the turf. But like in Portland, there's like a misunderstanding where it's like taking trees out is like environmentally like bad. Like it that is a negative.
We went through this completely.
Yeah.
I mean, you touch a tree and it's somebody's hot button.
What was y'all's experience with that?
Well, I mean, we initially took out hundreds of trees here when they redid it. Okay, and then they had this disease, ash borer. So we had to remove another 120 trees here, and it's the best thing that's ever happened to this place. I'm not kidding you, because the fairways are,
They can
everything
breathe.
grows.
Yeah.
People forget, trees grow at roughly 3%, and you never really take them out. You only plant them. So there's hundreds of trees, and you say, well, 3% is not much. Per year, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, that tree grows, and all of a sudden you're suffocating your turf. I mean, and everyone was just planting trees like wildfire. Every time somebody died or something happened, gotta plant a tree. Well, it's what? I mean, you can't grow the grass.
Yeah.
You can't grow grass in shaded, wet areas. It does not work. There's
Just
too
throw
many-
benches out there, not trees.
Something, no trees. And it's amazing because the whole climate has changed. Like every golf course, basically every golf course in Minnesota has done this. They've done massive amounts of tree removal. All the really like Minneapolis Club, which is one of the, elite.
Premier, yeah.
It's really premier.
Yeah.
White Bear Yacht Club.
Right by there,
We are.
I'm telling you, that is primo. White Bear Yacht Club. Numerous courses around here have done this. Midland Hills. You're talking all the kind of the elite golf courses have gone from like, okay, we gotta have a zillion trees to like, let's get it back to where it really started.
Well,
you look at this. It's kind of a funny thing. You see these old pictures in here, like when they had these championships here. Think about this. There's no trees.
There's
not
nothing.
a tree on the damn property. And it was good enough back then. So why did we feel like I wasn't here at this.
Yeah.
I lived close to here and I was managing different property. But why did we always feel like we needed to keep adding trees? Championships like that. And he'll tell you, Richard Mandel, when we met with him, the architect here, is that really well placed trees are in rows, so there's always escapability, not groves where you hit your ball in there and it's like, oh shit,
Jail.
It's jail. I can't find it. It takes too long to find.
Yeah.
So like,
Totally.
if you go to Augusta or you go to any really good, tour course, you go to Hazeltine here. Obviously, it's lined somewhat with trees, but there's always escape routes up, under. There's plenty of room, and it's very interesting. He taught me a lot when I was here. It was interesting to talk to him about like, okay, what the vision is, because the golfer doesn't look at it, and I didn't look at it like this. I'm like, now I'm like, oh my god, don't plan anything.
You said this was a big trend. Was there a person or course that started that trend, like from your experience? Like, is it like,
I'm not.
like did White Bear Yacht Club do it first? Everyone's like, we gotta copy
No,
that.
I would say, the one that was kind of forefront here, now I'm not totally versed in this, but I would say that Minneapolis Club, when they did it, that was a big deal. It's as elite as it gets in Minnesota, pretty much. And then all of a sudden, everyone's like, whoa, you know what? This looks really, they're all going back to restorating where they started from. So they're getting old photographs and literally cutting the trees to where they were 100 years ago. So they're finding all these like crazy stuff. It's nuts. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I know that people don't like this. Some customers get a little freaky about it until they start playing here, and they're like, "Oh, this is great. You can breathe. The grass can breathe. The turf's better. You get around better." Oh, there's tons of trees. Oh my God. This isn't links golf here.
No.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, you guys are gonna see a completely different thing tomorrow. When you go to Stone Ridge,
It's funny, we
it
just
is
got fascinated by that women's hockey.
Zippo.
Well, and another course that we almost went to, it's so far out there we weren't going to be able to fit it in. But the
And then
gravel,
they just took off.
Oh yeah,
that would, and they don't really have it.
Nothing.
So the gravel pit basically looks like Sweetens Cove.
And it's like 12 holes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
12 holes. It's the coolest looking course.
Yeah, it's really cool.
But
Cool.
I don't know if you're familiar with Sweetens Cove out in Tennessee, but it's basically built on a floodplain. They don't have any trees. It's wide open. They have trees, but well placed.
Well, and they just closed down because they're on a floodplain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think they're closing down for like a year or so. It's brutal.
They're
Yeah.
returfing everything.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's been a big trend. I mean, this returfing and getting, obviously climate, we had some wild winters here a couple of years ago where golf courses were dead. I mean, like their greens were dead. I mean, like brown dead. And see, we went through that, and the type of grass they put in here, it was totally good. We were like, you couldn't get on. You want to talk about can't get on here? The private clubs were dead, and now all of a sudden our grass is totally perfect. You come out of winter and it's like, oh my God, these people are having. I mean, literally the turf is dead, and we're like, hey, have a great day.
Yeah.
We're ready to go.
Because I grew up in Atlanta, and when I was a kid, everything was bent grass. Because I feel like in the South there's sort of a,
Yes.
it was like a thing. But like, I also remember that with that, in the summer they had to water the crap out of them because it's 100 degrees.
Yeah.
And that's what my dad was like. And I was 8
And
years
rightfully
old. He
so,
was like, bent grass is a cooler weather grass. So it's probably why it does. Because like the weather today, it's not even hot.
No, not at all.
Does it get hot here or not really?
I mean, last summer we had an extremely hot year. I mean, we probably were in the 90s like 30 times.
Okay.
Which was hot.
That's hot for you guys, yeah.
Yeah, it gets humid here, but nothing like the South. I mean,
No.
I've spent plenty of time in the South. It's nothing like that. I mean, we're soft here. I mean, when it's 90, everyone's like, oh my God, I can't function. But
Because I know in the South, like in the last 10 years, everyone's transitioned to Champions of the
Yeah. Correct. See, it thrives here though, because the Bermuda actually, or the bent here that they use, actually likes the heat. Like, we'll aerate very early.
007?
Yeah, 007. He's got it's undercover, man. So when we aerate very early here in like August, and literally in 5 to 7 days, you can't tell we've done it because it's hot.
And so it just
Grass
heals. Yeah.
follows the heat, and it grows very quickly when it's hot and wet. We tried this when I first took over here. We tried to do this in late September, and it was an absolute disaster. We waited too long. We were trying to get everything in at tournaments, and it's going to be imperfect. And like 2 years in the mission, I'm like, okay, we can't do this anymore. We got to get this done right away. In August, it's going to be inconvenient. Yeah, it's the revenue not great, but it recovers very, very quickly, and then we're great. Yeah, we're great in September then. And we do it in like the 20th of August, right in that zone. By 10 days, we literally can't tell one thing. Literally in a week, you can't see it.
And that's insane to me because a lot of things in the Pacific Northwest we micro slice 4 times a year, and that's because it doesn't grow back fast enough. If they punch the big plugs, it takes us a month to get back to where it should be. Where a lot of the really good clubs that we have, Pumpkin Ridge, stuff like that, they micro slice because we have kind of a mix of POA out there. POA is very heavily in the Bay Area.
It's big here too. So everybody's trying to keep it out because POA is a weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a
100%.
grass. It's a weed, and people are like, oh, I got pull.
It's all bumpy.
You know, I mean, that's what we.
It's all bumpy.
Hey man, that's what I grew up on. You go play Tory and all that kind of stuff. It's just like in the afternoon.
Yeah. It's beautiful in the morning.
Yeah, it looks
Horrible
great.
in the afternoon.
Well, you get used to it, but you have to. It has to be all POA. It can't be.
Yeah, you can't.
It can't be a mix.
And you can tell club to club. I mean, that's what happens. You'll get on one green and it'll be like, you can
Looks
tell
like
right away. Hey,
camouflage.
what's going on here?
Yeah.
We got green, and then we got kind of green, we got half green, and we got
It's
normal.
literally blooming. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a weed.
Lincoln.
Lincoln can burn down.
Lincoln in San Francisco. I mean, you had the best view probably from any golf course I've ever seen of the Golden Gate Bridge from 17. But
The greens are discreet.
the greens, we describe them as slimy. We've gotten roasted on the podcast for this, but it's
Well, the hard part for us is like we try to, like we know that everybody's got their track, but like there's just, I guess it all depends what you're looking for, because like for me it's like, I don't know, like my life isn't even that complicated. I don't have kids yet, you know, I'm not even married, you know, but like, I don't know, when I go play golf, I kind of want to walk, I want to have a great time with my kids, but I want to walk off the course and have a decent sense of like how did I play today? You know? Yeah. Today I shot 79.
Yeah.
I hit my irons like crap. Every other things worked. I kind of have a sense. The hard part of some of these like public courses when they're not taken care of is like if you make a putt, it has nothing to do with like what you did.
Correct.
You have no clue if like is that a good putt? Like it goes in when it's like bouncing around. So I think that's the hard part. But like what we found though is some of those places, like in San Francisco, you got a lot of them. You got Lincoln Park, you got Sharp Park, you know, the Alistair McKenzie course. It's like, I don't know, people really love, you gotta be careful because people get
very defensive about their POA.
They get really offended and it's like, I don't think that course is any good. I'm happy you love it, but
I would love POA to be eradicated out of the West Coast.
Just not gonna be.
Everybody don't like it.
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what that's why so many golf courses in this area have regrassed, because everybody's trying to keep it out. And now the turf is, you know, these new grass strains are, you know, they're stronger and they will keep it out. I mean, you still got to treat it and, you know, fertilize it and all that stuff. But it's the stuff is stronger now to keep it out. I mean, it's a battle. I mean, the thing, you know, that stuff loves, you know, it loves wet and, you know, it literally grows like a weed too, fast.
So they figured it out in Bend. Yeah, I mean, if you go play Tethrow or Pronghorn or any of the big boys in Bend, they figured it out.
But you got to invest in it.
And that's the thing, the money is in Bend.
Yeah.
Portland, it's a tough city right now. I'll say that at the least. Like, there's a lot of other things going on where
golf is low
not
priority, like zero. No, I
Very
get
low
that.
priority.
So I mean, you know, like I said, they took a pretty good risk on this thing, and you know, this was as good as golf has been. I mean, it's unbelievable everywhere, and it's so weird. You know, there hasn't been a golf course built in Minnesota in a very, very long time, which I know sounds weird because the trend is just. You know, there's been more. You know, we've closed some, but they've not opened any, which is very unusual. But
There's a lot of land too, which is crazy.
I know.
Like
People are scared of the investment. Like, okay, where are we at here?
Yeah.
It's, you know, they did it here and they invested and it's worked, but it's, you know, there was a lot of like, oh, geez, this is getting expensive.
I mean, to be honest though, between you guys and us playing Braemar yesterday, I mean,
yeah, that's another city with. I mean, that's a city.
I've been to a lot of cities.
because that's owned by the city of Edna or Edina or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Edina owns that.
I've been to a
City
lot of
Edina,
cities.
I mean, it's a big.
Municipals, and like, truthfully, you guys have figured it out. I mean, I've been to a lot of cities, like you in LA, like they have not figured out Roosevelt. They have not figured out a lot of those.
Well, that was one of the things I noticed between today and yesterday, considering these are both municipal courses, is the fact that you guys have so much staff, and that was surprising to me, because in LA it is skeleton, like not even a skeleton crew. It might be like a femur. I mean, it is like one guy working in the shop who's been there for 30 years. He's not happy you're there.
A kid working the golf.
There's one guy mowing who probably started a week before. There might be a kid working the golf carts, and that's it. And it's just the courses look that way. You know,
you shut down the restaurants in most courses, or they're very limited to where they just have a hot dog roller and that's it.
You're short-sighting yourself doing it. You got to have people. I mean, if you want to have people have a good experience, you need a lot of people. There's a lot of people that work here. I mean, they're not all permanent. They're not full-time. But you have to have a lot of seasonal employees.
Yeah.
It's amazing how many people.
We saw your cart girl 7 times.
at least.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't remember the last time I've seen a cart girl at an LA municipal golf course in the past 10 years.
I know. So this is this is what we strive for. Okay.
That's incredible.
This, we want excellence, and we have it's a very interesting way we run this. Is like, I'm not a city employee. I'm an independent contractor.
Yeah.
I run this the way I want to do it, and so, like doing this today, we had someone else help us set this up. I didn't do this. I don't know anything about this kind of stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it's funny.
She did it all. All I said was, okay, you know what? I'll be there. I will be there when they start, and I'll be there when they finish.
This is awesome.
Her
Yeah.
advice was,
I
just
actually
don't say anything
emailed
stupid.
all of you guys.
She
I
said-
emailed 6 people, and
She said, don't say anything stupid and don't swear. I said, okay, I can do that. Those 2 things I can do for an afternoon.
you're better than I am.
Shit.
No, so we've been really fortunate here. They've let us build our teams out, and it's we've got a really good staff here. We got a really good people that work around us and with us, and it's been a great experience. I mean, I've been doing this a long time, and this place is it's really, really, really good.
So I reached out to every course that we're playing. You guys, by far, were the most courteous, responsive, enthusiastic.
Yeah.
She was so excited for us to come from the West Coast to come play here, and we were just grateful to be invited. I mean,
Well, she's waiting for me. She said, here's a couple things you need to do. Make sure you get a picture of the 4 of them with you. I'm like, okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. And she's like, as soon as you get done with this, now make sure and call. She works for me in both places, and she's really, really good. I mean, she's an amazing person, very smart, very, she's that person. Like, I'm gonna connect.
Yep.
We're gonna do this. I'm like, what are we doing this for? By the way,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mean to be an idiot.
No.
What are we doing here?
No.
But she knows that this is, you have to stay ahead of it, and if you don't, you're gonna fail. And that, I mean, like you're saying, like all these courses are, bare bones and all. I mean, somewhere in there, they're failing. You gotta have people to greet people, to make them happy, and when things go wrong, you gotta have somebody to make sure they can clean up the mess, because things are gonna go wrong. I always tell our staff this, you know what? We'll do 40,000 rounds here, probably have 80,000 people on this property between chipping, putting, doing all this stuff. Things are it's not perfect.
Yeah.
Things are gonna happen. You know what? You got alcohol, you got people moving around. It's gonna happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Don't turn a
It's like
blind eye.
8-year-olds driving the golf cart today. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah.
I've seen plenty of people driving into Eastmoreland Lake. Plenty of people.
Oh yeah, it's yeah. But I mean,
Carts and lakes. It happens though.
it's
Public
going
courses.
to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. When you think it's not going to happen, it's like, okay, you're just one phone call away from, hey, Mrs. Johnson wasn't paying attention. She's in the pond. It's like, okay. It just happens.
We have a course in outside of Portland, Wildwood, and it's literally built on a hillside. And so there are holes that just have straight up walls. And so he's had to literally line the holes with signs that say, please don't drive the golf carts up the hills. He daily gets a call that someone has flipped a cart because they drive up the hills. And he's like, it's literally like this, and they come sideways. And it's
not an all-terrain vehicle.
No,
It's a
they are
golf
not.
cart with really crappy tires.
Very small diameter.
Yeah, and when they flip, they mean it. It's not good.
What is your guys' normal season? When do you guys normally open?
We are generally we're really about the first 10 days of April.
Okay.
We're right around there. I mean, this year we opened earlier than that. We had a very easy winter here. Last year we didn't open until 20-something April, which is super long. I mean, that was really unusual. So it's pretty consistent because of the sun and all that stuff. But we will go to the first weekend of November at this property. Now, the other property that I oversee, we'll go until
you can't
play.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll go to Thanksgiving. We have done numerous years. So that course doesn't have this. It doesn't have this kind of facility, doesn't have the kind of turf. It's more of a. It's more municipal, to be honest. It's league-driven, fun, beer drinking, laughing. This is golf. This is people that come here to play golf. I mean, which is great. I mean,
It's an excellent match play course.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. A lot of.
Yeah, I mean, ours, we came in a draw.
Match play came down to 18.
No, there's a lot of risk reward here. You can get, like 12 if you start. You can zip in the water there real quick and 2, or you can traditional, lay it down, wedge it on, try and do that. But the temptation is, let's get after it. I mean, I know we're guys, that's what we do. We don't like laying up. We never have.
No.
You should, but you don't.
Do you guys do any like USGA type tournaments or anything like that anymore, or no?
We don't.
This would be a great
Yeah, I mean, or even mid-am or something?
Mid-am.
Too short.
Really?
So we just hosted the Minnesota Senior Open. We do that every year. The Minnesota Senior Open is here almost religiously. But the golf course is too short now.
Yeah.
Modern golf is,
And the property, we were talking about.
There's not much you can expend.
In here.
there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
You're at maximum density. We're fence line to fence line basically of
10 back tee box. I mean,
Or,
you guys
yeah.
push that as far as 12.
Yeah, one's the same way. We've tried. We're landlocked. I mean,
Yeah.
More going. I mean, this is what we got. I mean, these kids. There's some kids that play here this is like a pitch. I mean, they're driving on the green on 340 up the hill, and they just zip it right out there. I'm like, whoa. When you start looking at TV now, 7,800. Oh my God.
I mean, Tiger's new course in Utah, 88.
Yeah, but that's elevation though too. Yeah.
But still, it's 8,800. Like, that's a property.
Think about Pinehurst. I was actually saying, I was like, yeah, I'm like,
Next weekend.
Like, literally, it's like, this place is 1,000 yards shorter than Pinehurst. It's got all the challenges. It's not the same.
1,000 yards.
And Pinehurst has endless property.
Yeah, the length.
Like, I mean,
It's massive.
Yeah.
it's the same with Bandit. Like, they can just keep building
going.
out there.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the
Are
property
you
is.
familiar with Sand Valley?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
He's
that's
going in.
I'm going in a month. I'll be flying to Minneapolis.
yeah. So that's I was just with a colleague of mine. They're talking about building 15 golf courses there.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
Really?
15 more. I mean, like a super hard championship golf course, a course that has no hazards, no sand traps, no nothing. I mean, they got big plans there.
15?
Sheep 15.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's almost unsustainable.
I mean,
there's nowhere
what they've done
there's
with-
nowhere to stay there. I mean, it's hard to.
But aren't they booked out?
Oh.
I mean, so it's like, keep going, I guess.
How they went about building the Lido
Yeah.
all in its own is incredible. That was built on a video game on Xbox and then transitioned into a real life. I mean,
It's crazy stuff.
Kaiser just has, at this point, he has endless money to keep expanding and where he wants to go.
But actually, to bring it back to this, though, is like, I think one of the reasons we wanted to come here, we're so excited this conversation with you, is like, again, we have a teeny tiny part of the internet, but like, it's just it's a sign, though, that like, if you invest in your product, like, if you build it, they will come, right?
Correct.
So like, he has this amount of money, but he's smart enough to know that like, if you build 15 courses, like, y'all have invested in this place, and it's slammed.
We came
because
from the
y'all-
West Coast
Yeah.
to play Keller.
I know. I mean, this is why we were super excited about it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is. I know it's a weird thing to say to you guys, but it's kind of an honor to have you here. I love this. I
Your
love this.
locals talk highly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, beyond,
Mason texted us the second we were done. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's all
a
self-conscious.
local.
He's like, do you love it?
He texted us before we finished the round, and he goes, "Be honest, how good was Keller?" And
Yeah.
I told him hey, this was by far, I was talking to your bartender. Through COVID, I played over 700 golf courses.
Oh my God.
And this is in my top 10.
Yeah,
before we finished the back 9, I put you guys in my top 10.
Yeah. So
And I didn't even play the back 9 yet.
So we've been super, super lucky about, well, it's not just luck, but I mean, the work has been done and it's been, management's a blast. I love the people here. The staff is fabulous. And we have a really cool dynamic. It's very unique. Municipal golf, you guys are living it, golf is so expensive in certain areas. It's crazy. When you play golf here, we think it's very fair. It's 53 walking, 73 riding. When you go to Phoenix, it's 300.
Have you thought about raising the rates?
We just did.
That's crazy. That is so nuts.
I know. See, and this is what we try to explain to people that play. They're like, hey, this is a value. And they're like, no. I'm like, well, if you put this course in Phoenix, it'd be $300 for sure. If you put it in, Florida, it'd be $400.
That's what we're in. What area we're in? We're in Uptown or whatever, like South Uptown.
Staying in Uptown,
the double negative South Uptown.
Right by Harriet Lane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
walking distance.
I live in the northern part of LA County. I play a course called Soul Park all the time. Who Gil Hance redesigned back in 2005 after a major storm came through, and it's the best value in Southern California. That's where they have their tournament every year.
Value in all of California for conditions like you have to what the cost is to play Soul Park. And we haven't talked about this yet, but throughout an entire round, we're starting to do a third Ryder Cup style travel series.
Hey guys, this ego's big enough.
No, we're talking honest here.
That's the one thing. That's the one thing.
It was the best bartender in Minneapolis we came across.
Jesus, you know what?
You're like, now don't shoot his horn.
Yeah. By the way, we'll be falling out of this room with him.
But so
we're gonna start doing a third version of this. So we do one in Oregon at Gerhardt Golf Club on the coast of Oregon. We do one in Soul Park in Southern California, and we're going to start doing a travel one. So our first travel one, we're going to do Common Grounds in Denver. My second one, I couldn't think of a better course to host. 2026.
We just want to showcase great public golf courses.
Yeah. This is really good. It is really good. It's.
But we want to bring 32 guys here to play a Ryder Cup style tournament for 3 days.
Yeah.
And the risk reward, to your point, there's so many holes that are just fucking delicious already.
But it's that good.
Yeah.
You have to swear about it.
No, it's really good. Yeah. It's really good. You think we're right in the city here.
Well, that was my point. Is the value. So I'm in northern LA County. I can get in downtown within 25 minutes, but to go play Soul, it's in Ojai. It's right now because the back way is closed. It's an hour and 15 minutes, and it's $49 to walk on the weekend, which is the craziest deal.
And the only reason
it should be 90
is because Gil Hance made them sign a contract that said they would not raise the rates over a certain point over a large number of years span. So they can't do anything because that's how they got Gil to come out there and redesign the course.
But it's become the staple in the city. The restaurant is packed with locals all the time. Everyone loves it. But it's if that was 20 minutes closer to LA, it's $150 now, around.
Oh yeah.
Like that. Without even question. It's just crazy.
Municipal golf is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be just a profit center.
No.
It's supposed to be enhancing the game. You're supposed to be, we do a ton of stuff with junior golf here. We're heavily invested in junior golf here. Our instructors here. We're giving these kids access to this place that you wouldn't even believe.
And I'm sure you're a part of Youth on Course.
Yeah, we do part of that, and it's we've got a lot of stuff going on with kids here.
I do the 100-hole hike for Youth on Course.
When you say access, what else do you?
The kids are we're giving them prime time on certain days of the week here. They've got instruction, they've got tee times, they get use the golf course. I mean, we've got lots of high schools, a lot of colleges practice
That's what I was
here, and
about to ask.
so we're very user friendly to the future, because I mean you can't just depend on you got to look down the road here. I mean,
Can't depend on your men's club.
You can't. And I mean,
The youth is what is going to keep this game going.
yeah, it's driven that way, and you guys are too young, but I went through this with the highs in the 90s, and it wasn't Tiger. It was.
I'm almost 40, so I went through a lot of those 90s and 2000s dips.
You're just a young human. So we made this mistake before where we got too big for our thing, and the golf started to tanko. It wasn't. It was. Tiger brought people to watching it.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't make people play it. He made people watch it.
Yeah.
Completely different entity. But so we went. We made this mistake in the 90s. Got too fast, too much, raising prices, doing too much stuff, trying to, every time if you bring 4 and all of a sudden 3 guys, a guy gets a flat tire, hey, we're going to charge you for this. We never got into that, but golf did, and made a huge mistake. Okay, and it started to really turn people off. So now we're in this, we're in the honey hole there again. So you can't make the mistake. You cannot do what we did before, or we'll fail.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the Phoenix market, this is off topic, but I think the Phoenix market is in for a big rude awakening.
Yep.
People
100%. Scottsdale, Phoenix is out of control.
It's totally ridiculous. Come on. $350, $400 to play a round of golf before you've had a beer?
And I'm going to be honest with you, a 7 out of 10 mediocre course for $150.
Yeah.
Where for your rate, comparatively to what they would charge, like Ashton's dad said, there's no way that place is public.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it, but it is.
No.
Well, they all feel like resort courses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it. It's different.
Yeah.
I would say this is the best municipal golf course in the city. There's other golf courses. You're going to have a totally different experience tomorrow at
That was
Stonebridge.
one we almost left the state to go play
It's
Troy
good.
Burn.
It's very good. Stonebridge is on that level. It's good. It's very good. But it's completely. You're gonna have You're gonna go like, wow, we were playing at Keller yesterday and there's trees, and now we got no trees. But it's a very.
But
very.
that's what we wanted.
I know you're getting a completely different variety, which is cool.